Hello, welcome back, Jonathan Gardner, Season 4, Factorio, Episode Numero Nuevo, 9.
Dad, I think how the robots pick them up, they have two little arms and they pick them up.
Yeah.
They're giants for the trees.
So copper is short here. Oh, we can probably build some more gear factories. Let's do that.
Yeah.
Gears. I want to start with the yellow factories right now.
awesome.
Dad,
Yes, Eliana.
remember what you said, like, some time ago? You're like, what if we made a warlock in D&D that had the tooth fairy as its patron? That would be so
It's
fun.
my idea. Don't tell people. They're going to steal it.
Dad, remember the...
Don't do that.
Dad, how do sorcerers become sorcerers?
Magic.
In several different ways.
Dad, remember your
Hey,
character?
friend.
Ozip the Wise, the Curious, the Kind.
Ozip the Curious.
Ozip the Curious, the Wise, the Kind.
Elio!
Keep going.
Eliana, you're interrupting my daughter.
Ozip the Wise, the
Mind.
Curious, the Kind, the Goblin King.
He was the
there's
Goblin
one
King
more.
too, wasn't he?
No, the Wizard, the Goblin King.
Ozip the Wizard.
You have
and Ozip
6
the Kind.
titles.
Yeah.
He kept picking it up along the adventure too. I have a lot of steel. But I do have a lot of blue belts now. I could probably finish.
That was the first time I was ever DM.
Yeah.
Did I do a pretty good job?
Yeah, you did a pretty good job. It was kind of fun. It was interesting. It was interesting. Very interesting. Okay.
Trying to figure out an idea on another adventure. Ted, why didn't you ever let us do the adventure with the Tumble Hills? Because
I wanted to start recording them.
I had a whole adventure planned for my part of the adventure.
You were
Don't
even
worry.
going to put in a
I
light.
can't believe I ran out.
I was gonna put in a whole war, involve all the gods, and I'm gonna put in a super powerful person too.
Named the
Don't worry. We'll
Light.
still do stuff. We'll still do stuff. I have a huge campaign plan.
I was gonna
You're squeezing my arm and knocking me around.
do more.
Stop! Stop. You think that's funny, but it's really not.
Dad,
You guys constantly disrespect me in front of the camera.
Mwah.
You know, I just might build robots. The longer I do this, the more I want to build robots. Yes, Kaela.
remember when he said no jumping and we started jumping? I was like, jump.
I
Dad,
remember a
that
lot of
goes
things.
so slow.
What goes so slow?
So slow. That one goes so slow.
Well, this isn't right.
Dad, you have 7 belts left. You have...
No, I have 47.
Oh man, Dad, when you place that down, there's like sticks inside the furnace. That would be awesome. Yeah.
Okay, I need more
Yeah.
stone.
So
So
Dad,
I have 26. I need 62.
Dad,
Yes.
so my friend, she really likes Zelda,
Yes.
and she also really likes D&D. You know
Uh-huh.
what I'm talking about?
Yes, I know exactly what you're talking
She
about.
made she wanted me to help her make a Highland character, basically Link's daughter.
Link's daughter. Link had a daughter.
Yeah, and they're making...
Well, she described it as she
Dad.
found her and then raised her.
62.
Dad,
So.
they're making a game
46,
where you play
56.
as Link's daughter,
No.
and her name is
51.
Linkana.
62.
No,
What?
Linkle.
Linkle?
Well, it's rumored that they're making a game where you can
Linkle?
play as a female Link.
Linkle?
Yes, called Linkle. But there's pictures and it's really cool.
Go?
But her boots come like past her knees. It's like really tall boots.
Linkle?
And in the
That's like the worst name
Legend of
possible.
Zelda for the Wii U, a lot of people thought Link was a girl because his hair was longer and he looks a lot like a girl.
And he screams like a girl too. Yeah! Yeah!
Kinda. And
Even when he
I was
jumps,
like, and when we were making her character, my friend's character,
Yes.
I was looking at the backgrounds and the personality traits and stuff like that. I found one that would fit Link perfectly.
What?
Basically, it says like, it's for a hermit. I've been isolated for so long that I rarely speak, preferring gestures with my hands or the occasional grunt.
Sounds kind of like Link.
Yep.
This is not right. I need a lot more of these. I don't know how many more, so I'm just going to build 20.
And there is some guy, like, a lot of people, they're always wondering what his voice sounds like, so some guy, he made the Twilight Princess Link voice. Do you know what it is?
Hi!
Yeah, he's like shouting all the time. Just like the noises he makes in the game.
Yeah!
Yeah, kind of like that.
Let's go check. I'm going to actually put down these inserts. Oh, I don't have enough inserters. I do have enough inserters. I have enough inserters.
Oh, I found this thing in Minecraft where if you fly up really high and then you fly down but you don't drop, and you look when it's raining, then the raindrops go in slow motion. You can fly up past the clouds and it's still raining. That's the problem.
It rains above the clouds?
Yep.
Isn't that completely natural? Like, that's the way the real world works?
Daddy,
Nope.
look.
Am I putting these down in the right
Daddy,
direction? I just want to make sure, because last time I got it all
bruise on
wrong.
my foot and a bug bite on my leg near my foot.
Yeah, that's what happens.
Do you know what I hate about bee stings?
What?
When you
Bee?
get stung by a bee, when you get stung by a bee, after a few days it feels like a mosquito bite.
Megan got stung by a wasp
How many times?
once.
Because sometimes they sting a lot more than once.
My friend, the person who made the character, she found this wasp nest. And, well, her dad found a wasp nest.
And he said, look what we're having for supper, right?
No. And he's like, let's drown it to get rid of the wasps because there's a ton of wasps. Well,
That doesn't
normally
work as
it's
well
like-
as you think it would.
It's underground, right? So he walks over to it and he expects like you put the water and it fills up in a few seconds, right? This one, it went in and it kept on going in.
Yeah,
It didn't. It went on for several minutes before it actually filled up.
yeah.
It was huge. And then he got stung 4 times. He like got into the car and drove off. There were wasps chasing him. Like, you know, in the video games, you like. You
Yes, that
just-
really happens. They swarm. Yes.
Yeah, they were chasing him, and he jumped into the car and drove off.
Sounds like to me like a guy who hasn't really been outside of doors much. Well, he's a teacher, right?
Yeah, he teaches math.
Okay, yeah, he teaches math. Yeah, that makes a lot of sense. He teaches math. What kind of math does he teach?
Math.
Like the mathy math or the mathy math?
Mathy math.
Oh, that kind of math. Oh.
What's your favorite types of math?
It's kind of math that I can do.
Cameron's
Oh, I know.
parents are both teachers.
Yeah, so she can't get away with not doing her homework, huh?
Yeah. They're like, you have.
And she's gone all
Yeah,
the
she-
time during
she-
the school year, so we can't play with her.
Oh, she doesn't come home after school?
Well,
No.
because both her parents are teachers.
Yeah.
So, like,
Dad.
the only time we get to see her during the school year is, like, on Saturday, and even then it's not very often because they have to get ready for their lesson lessons and stuff like that. But she's still really nice. I like her.
Yeah, that's the bad part about being a kid.
Dad.
What's with the belts down there?
Dad.
Oh, wait, I have some more of these.
Dad, go
Um,
down. Go down.
Cameron's family
What is
doesn't
with
go
these
to
belts?
church.
Oh, that's how you're supposed to do it.
So, Dad, Cameron's family doesn't go to church, so instead they go to someone's house for
I'm
dinner.
stupid. Oh, I gotta get on the belt here.
Remember when the furnaces started making steel?
Ah! Never enough belts!
Remember when the furnaces started making steel instead of iron?
Yeah, I remember that. I was so stupid, man. That was just wrong. Ah, shoot.
I want to make a D&D character that's
Like,
basically,
stands like 1,000 feet tall.
no, like, I already told you this in the car ride home, but I want to make a D&D character that's like a villager, where he gets like, he's just a random villager and he got caught up in this, like, and then they got caught up in this whole adventure thing. And then, like, after 3 days, they finally end up, they're like, I just killed the goblin. I just killed the goblin.
Yeah.
So they're all happy. They actually killed the goblin. Stuff like that. Or, I heard a goblin, but I broke my arm. But I want to make
You
a
and your
character
imagination.
I want to make a character that's like
come
really,
there's no
really
iron
weak
bar?
at the beginning and is really, really scared of A fighter
Ow.
who's scared. I want.
That's really loud. Don't do that. That's what I was complaining about last time.
Archie
You guys have
had
no
a
idea.
Feather duster thing was banging down Dad's earphone.
Yes, and it hurt.
I want to make
And he thought it was fun and he kept doing it.
another thing that might be really fun, Dad.
Yeah?
A fighter that's scared of everything.
Oh, that would be kind of funny, yeah.
It's like, it's a goblin. Oh no, he's gonna eat us all. And remember, you said, what about a drama queen fighter?
Yeah. I stubbed my toe.
Oh no!
It's the worst ever. It's gonna get infected. Hypochondriac is what I said in place, I believe. Hypochondriac. Please have 6,000. 91. 91 is good. Yeah, these guys are kind of moving along now.
I want to get Wind Waker.
You want to get a windbreaker?
Wind Waker.
A wind puker?
Wind Waker.
Wind faker.
I want to get the game.
You're touching my arm again. Stop touching my arm. My arm is for me and not for you.
Yes! Yes!
Okay, whenever I tell you guys to do something, you always do the exact opposite. So please, keep touching my arm. Oh, touch my arm. No, maybe I should say stop. Don't stop touching my arm. Ow. Okay, stop. Stop. Archie's naked! Put a towel on at least. No, he's wearing a towel. He's wearing a towel.
Hey, I'm
I
all
see your
wet.
nose.
Maybe I should make you all
Yes,
wet.
you are wet. You're really wet.
Hi, it's a nose. What's in your nose?
That's a marble.
Oh, you want to hear a story from Korea?
What?
Oh, I think this is Jennifer actually. She did experience this story herself firsthand. Anyway,
Lord.
so there was this kid, right? He was kind of a poor kid,
Yeah.
and he always smelled really bad. You know, like it was like bad. It was like something was rotting. You know what I mean? And so it's just like, why do you always smell like you're rotting? You need to like take a bath or something like that, right? And
Oh, I'm trying to tear off the elbow.
so anyway, one day the kid,
Oh, that's on his hair.
he was like itching his nose a lot, right? And so one of the elders, one of the men missionary, he looked at the kid's nose and he says like, "Does your nose hurt?" And he's like, "Yeah." And he's like, "Let me take a look at it." And he looked that up and he saw like this green gross thing up there, right?
That's a booger.
And so he goes like, "Oh man, you got a booger, you got to blow it out." And so he tried blowing it out, it wouldn't come. So he reached up there, like he had a pocket knife or something like that. I don't know what he had.
What?
He reached up there with like, and he started pulling on it, and out came like this Nerf ball. Right? It was up his nose. It was all like rotten and stinky and stuff. And the kid's like, "Thanks, mister. That feels great." And he's like, "Ah!" He's like, "That was up your nose?" You know? He was like, "Ah!" You know?
Wait, they're a Nerf ball?
It was like a Nerf ball up his nose.
How big was it?
What's that?
How big was it?
It was a pretty big ball. You know, it was like,
Like
oh.
this big?
How do you get it up there?
I don't know. To this day, I do not know. You know?
Did you like eat it and it going up his nose or something?
I
That
don't
reminds
know.
me of that.
It reminds me of that time we found the Nerf ball up your nose. No.
Oh, my
Ah,
Don't
was that
stop.
funny,
That was
Daniel?
hilarious.
Still
That was
wet.
really
Oh,
hilarious.
Okay, what happened? You guys bumped my arm so much.
Yep.
It's ruining the game.
Hey!
Don't! Archie, go put your clothes on.
Okay.
Eliana, please stop.
I'm not doing anything.
Stop it, JJ. Okay, so it looks like gear production is up.
JJ, stop.
We need more iron. And I think
Yeah, you know what?
seriously stop. Okay?
I'm not doing anything.
It's JJ that's doing it, okay? He's following your bad example.
No, he didn't see me doing that, so he can't possibly do that because he didn't see me doing whatever it was that I was doing. I don't even know what I'm saying. Moving on.
Moving right along. Sorry, focusing right now.
I like the my heart's turducking and ducking and duck. Turducking and
That was kind of crazy, actually.
yeah, that was really.
All right, look at that.
It's
Look at that.
turducken,
All right,
nail,
we
nail,
have
nail,
some
nail,
gears.
nail. Or quailing,
Let's do
quailing,
this.
quailing, 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 quailing. Or turducken and
Oh, this is good. Let's do some more, man.
What if you stuff two of those turducken into a goose? Two of those in a goose. Quailing, quail duck, quailing, quail, quailing, quail duck, quailing, quail, quailing, quail duck, quailing, quail, keep quailing, quail duck, quailing, quail, quailing, quail duck, quailing, quail, keep quailing, quail duck, quailing, quail.
That's my daughter. She's actually 12 years old now. But if any of you guys understand girls at all, they don't grow up. They're always a little girl inside, right?
Yep.
Yeah. So, to all of you boys trying to figure out how to impress girls,
Gooter duck duck ananananala. Gooter duck duck. Gooter duck duck ananananala. Duck duck ananananala.
I have a feeling that at some point it's physically impossible to compress that many chickens and ducks into one space.
Which is why.
Ah! Stop.
Which is why when she made that, she stuffed a turkey with 2 ducks, with 2 hens, and then she realized that
Okay, that's enough.
2
Get the toys outta here.
exponential quails won't fit inside a hen, so she used tiny unborn quails. Eggs.
Tiny unborn quails. I use the unborn. No, I am not an evil necromancer.
That would be so fun to play like
Inventory full.
to play a character in D&D who was never born. Would that be fun?
An unborn baby. There was that one story I heard of the lady that played D&D with a wizard that was a pair of pants.
I'm gonna be a pair of socks.
Okay, once somebody's done it, it's no longer original.
I'm gonna be a hat.
There we
So
go.
that was really
Everyone
clever. A
was-
wizard that was a pair of pants.
A stick. Okay, I think that inanimate objects are pretty much done already.
Wait, I know what I'll be.
Dad, remember that thing in Full Metal Alchemist where he turned his brother into a suit of armor?
Yes.
I want to play.
It's kind of like the entire series.
Yeah.
You want to play, what's his name?
Al.
That'd be cool.
Al.
Al was the guy that was turned into a suit of armor, right?
Well, basically, when he lost his body, his brother bound his soul to a suit of armor. So now he's a walking suit of armor. It's really cool,
Okay, I got that part. So Al is a suit of armor.
basically.
Or was it the other guy?
Al is a suit of armor. Ed was the guy who lost an arm and a leg.
Okay, Al and Ed, right?
Yeah.
What?
Ed was his brother. He had a mechanical arm and leg.
Okay,
And
guys.
Al was entirely mechanical. Put away your darkling message.
That's the wrong one. I didn't want to do that one. I wanted to do this one over here.
Darkling.
Dad, I just had an idea for a character.
Holy cow! When will it end?
Dad, the character will have a sword and he'll
then-
have 2 hand crossbows.
Yeah,
When he runs into battle, he just shoots his 2 hand crossbows.
Do you know what else
and
would be really
charges him with
fun?
a sword.
Money.
A character with 4 arms.
Please don't shoot me. You're my father.
It's a Nerf gun with no bullets.
What do you mean?
Daddy,
I like RT
Daddy, this year I'm gonna be Darkling.
Yeah, she's gonna be
Darkwing
Darkling.
Duck?
She's gonna be Darkling for Halloween, and I'm gonna be regular Link for
Me?
Halloween. No, me. I found a video on YouTube which shows you how to make a really cute version of the costume for girls.
Ah! I don't want you to turn to blue.
Hey,
Ah, I
Dad,
could've had
remember
it.
when you said that girls never grow up?
Yeah, that was like 5 minutes ago.
Yeah. Does that mean Mom's still a kid?
Yes, if you treat her like she's a little girl, she will love you. I'm not kidding.
What do you mean?
She loves it when she's like a little girl. Treat her like a
How
little
do
girl.
you treat her like a little girl?
You actually clean up after yourself and things like that. Okay, we are consuming the consumables.
How is that treating her like a little girl?
You don't understand until you become a little girl yourself.
I was a little girl until I turned 12.
You're still a little girl.
Oh, kinda. I guess. Put away the gun.
Put the
You're
guns
gonna
away.
kill someone.
Go put your pajamas on and go to bed.
Put away the guns.
Put away the guns and go
You're
to bed
gonna
right
kill
now.
someone and die.
Okay, we have
Okay, hi.
I
gears.
remember I was
Fine,
watching.
it's your turn to take a shower.
Okay, just a minute. Okay, Dad.
get
So
some
I
books.
was watching like
Oh,
PVG's
there's
Wind
the-
Waker HD
Quiet.
video. This was
Yeah.
like a few months ago. And he was like, Wind Waker HD's coming out, so now you can capture sad little fairies in bottles in HD. in HD. It was so funny. And I like the Wind Waker hacking video.
That was so funny.
I know.
Hey guys, why don't you guys talk about like how good Dad's videos are instead of talking about PBG's?
Yes, stop advertising for
Watch
PBG.
the Urquan Masters videos that Dad made.
That's an incomplete series.
Just watch them.
Nobody watched it.
Yeah.
Like 3 people watched
Dad,
it.
remember the battle with you and
Take a
Gigi?
shower now.
Just a minute. It's almost
Like,
done.
take a shower.
It's almost done.
Remember that, Dad?
No, I don't.
Yeah, you and JJ had this multiplayer battle. It was so cute.
Could you stop with that creepy voice, please?
Yeah, Urquan Masters. Dad and JJ were having this Urquan Masters battle. JJ was so cute. He was
We should just do Urquan Masters battles.
Remember when Dad was out?
Remember that time that I told you to go to bed?
No.
I do, because I said it like 5 seconds ago.
Remember the Go to Bed song? Go to bed, go to bed, go to bed, go to bed. Go to bed, go to bed, go to bed. I'm pretty sure it doesn't go like that, but anyways, go to bed, go to bed, go to bed. Go to bed, go to bed.
Dad, what are you trying to do right now?
Go to bed.
I am trying to expand my iron.
Go to bed.
Dad, expand the iron. Then I will expand it.
Go take a shower.
What you do
Yes.
is you take the iron mine and you make it bigger. The mining machine itself. You have to make it bigger.
Remember the
Than
guy
the
that
mine.
Did you put speed modules inside the mining machine?
Actually, remember the guy
If
that
I had
trades you
them.
fuel? Dad was battling me with that guy. I was like, wah, 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 wah.
The kids thought that was really cute when I made sounds with my nose.
Wah,
Noises with when I made sounds. What? You don't have power? How is that possible? There you go.
Dad, remember when you
Alright, I've
swapped
almost
the
mined
complete
out this iron
round?
path.
You have a gun.
I do. To shoot rocks.
Why?
To shoot rocks.
Daddy, remember when
Daddy,
Daddy,
that's
that's
illegal.
illegal.
He has a sword. You idiot. We've all got swords. Remember that?
What? From what?
Top 10 Zelda bosses.
Alright.
You idiot, we've all got swords. You don't want to die.
Remember in Wind Waker when you could pick up the enemy's weapons and use them against them?
Oh,
That
yes.
was kind of cool. Well, you could do that in Skyward Sword, except this time you can hack off all of his limbs,
What?
which is a lot more fun.
What? Seriously?
You pick up
Maybe I
this-
should not let you guys play Zelda anymore
it's
if it's
a
that kind of
machine.
violent game.
It's a machine.
So it's okay to break machines. You're talking to a guy who likes to build factories.
Actually, it's more of a suit of armor with 6 arms that's been like possessed by this evil soul that doesn't like you very
Oh, a
much.
boss?
Yeah.
Hack off all his limbs.
First of all, it starts off, he's
no,
throwing
he has-
axes at you,
Oh,
and then later
he has a
he
fist.
pulls out his sword, so you have
Ow.
6 swords, and then you have to pick up one of his swords and then hack off all of his limbs.
I feel like my
And
expansion
then after
was
you're done, you
premature.
can hack all the pillars, and then they all break. And
Okay,
it's so
there.
fun.
That's all blue
I'm gonna
belts.
Go take a shower.
Okay.
Yay.
Okay,
I have a
so I
black chair.
feel like
Whoa.
I need
that's a
to
lot of smelting.
redirect all the iron ore down here now.
Well, it's
So
fine,
what is
why?
going on here?
So do the splitters organize at the same time? Like, do they balance out the belt? Or do you have to do that yourself?
You have to do that yourself. They will keep things on the same side.
There should just be like a balance.
Black.
Like,
Dad,
it'll be
you
half
got
the cost.
dark roads.
That it'll be like a splitter, except
Dad,
it
go
won't be a
fight
splitter
bases.
because it'll balance.
There are no bases to fight.
What?
You don't get it, do you?
Go to the map.
There are
Yeah.
no aliens on this map.
What are you
Go
doing?
on the map.
Stop that.
Dad, I see aliens right there.
Those are not aliens.
That's called oil.
What?
Speaking of which,
Wait,
are
wait.
they, are
Dad
they,
said there's no.
are they planning to put like
Check
alien oil
man.
inside?
Do M, Dad.
What?
Are they
M.
planning to put alien oil inside the game?
Alien oil?
Yeah.
No. Why would they do that? Oil's already hard enough.
For aliens, Dad. Aliens. Dad, are you gonna make the aircraft thing? Their airplane? Are you gonna do the aircraft mod ever? Do the aircraft mod.
No.
Why not?
It's kind of cool, but it's completely OP.
What?
Okay, am I jamming up the belt yet? I am. Well, let's bring 2 belts down.
You're going faster than that. That's pretty fast. I gotta say, like, I have never had that much iron come through at one time in one belt. Like, seriously, that's a ton of iron. And you're using that all?
Well, I would be if I had more belts. I will be if I can get 2 full belts of iron ore. This will all be used up. These will be at max capacity. Okay, let's go ahead and tear this down now.
What factory is that? It's called Factory.
This is Season 4 Factory.
Dad, what did you name your factory? What did that used to be? Dad, what did you name your factory?
I haven't named it yet. What should I name it?
Science. Kayla, you copied me. No, name it Bob. Bob.
You want me to name my factory Bob?
Bomb. No, name it Bob. Yeah.
How about Serenity?
Yeah. No, the best name is Bob.
Wait, look at the map. Look at the map. Look at the map. Name it the water gun.
Oh yeah,
Look, it looks like a water gun.
Alright, sure.
The water gun. See, look, if you look at it properly, like there's the clip, that long part at the bottom, and the
This
front's
is like
decoration,
ammo.
and then there's water at the back, which makes
This
it a water
is where
gun.
it shoots. This is the ammo. This is
I have
some
way
part where
too
you
much
hold
coal,
it. This
holy
is
cow.
And then there's like a
like
little
the
tiny
water.
stream, like you can see that little tiny like trench. Yeah, it should be a water gun.
Yeah.
Or
This is strangely therapeutic.
what?
Yeah.
All that
Dad,
rage
you
I
should
feel towards you
pee.
kids is
You
disappearing
should
as I
go
do this.
pewing.
What?
Dad,
All
you
the rage I feel towards you kids for like rudely interrupting my game, even though we weren't late, is strangely therapeutic.
What's
Daddy,
therapeutic mean?
It means I don't want to kill you anymore.
Daddy, say poop is awesome.
Well, that's nice.
JJ, let's not do that anymore.
Aw. Remember when you said, I'm not gonna say poop is awesome.
And then one of the commenters like, "You said it! You said it!"
Wait,
I'm like, "Ah!"
wait, someone seriously said you said.
Yeah, because
You
like,
said poop is awesome.
yeah,
I'm
I
like,
kinda
Dad,
did.
say
Dad, I
poop is
wish you
awesome.
could
And
fish.
he's like,
No,
actually, I'm not gonna say
What happens if there was water aliens? What happens if we got a submarine and you could build a factory underwater and there was water aliens? That'd be awesome!
underwater factory with
It's like
underwater
everywhere
aliens.
there's That'd be awesome!
Oh, dude.
What is going on inside your head, little
Do you know what
girl?
would be really cool, Dad? If they could have like, you know, like Banished, where
What
it's like
happened if they had
like Dwarf
dinosaurs?
Fortress, right? Where there's like different levels and there's mountains and stuff. They should have that, and then the mountains should have the ore.
Like in Minecraft. Or
Dad, they should add dinosaurs and other animals that you can eat.
I want to play Dwarf Fortress. Why don't you have a series
What
on
happens
Dwarf
if there's
Oh yeah!
Ryan.
It paid off. I have like 397 belts now.
Ryan, Dad, I mean.
Ryan, yes, I am the next door neighbor, 10-year-old, 11-year-old kid, Ryan,
No, not 11. Not even.
who wears glasses and who can't stop talking about Pokemon.
No, Dad. 9. He's 9, and he plays Halo.
No, he's 10, right?
He's 10 and he plays Halo.
He's gonna be 11 this year.
He's
Hey,
10
Dad.
and he plays Halo,
Dad, listen to me.
which I think is pretty strange. Wait, have you got trains set up?
Daddy?
Okay, JJ. I should stop using these stupid power poles. I need to give up on this. Okay, JJ, that's... JJ! Please. You guys are scaring me. Where did you guys learn to make evil laughs anyway? From whom did you learn such a thing?
Doctor Who!
Then I will banish Doctor Who from the house.
Give your most evil laugh in the comments. We'll have a contest to see who wins.
I like
Okay,
kitties.
Daniel, you're not allowed to do the evil laugh contest.
Here.
Because I can't tell if you're joking or not.
That's pretty loud. Here, this is the most evil laugh that I can think of. It's just like, I like kitty cats.
If I can just get 2 full belts of iron ore, I'll have 2 full belts of iron plate coming out. Look at that, it's almost there. It's working on it.
Stop that. Alright, so mom's feeling sick today.
Everyone be loud.
Well, mom can't do that.
This is too close, I need to move it over one.
Wait, so Dad, you can naturally go faster than the transport belt?
Dad, what happened if we could build underground? And there was like
a dwarven fortress.
Yeah, and
Well,
you-
that's just basically turning it into Dwarf Fortress.
Wait,
with
like
Factorio.
dwarven fortress.
And
Dwarves coming out with pickaxes trying to kill you.
Strike the earth.
Daddy, what
I should
if
play
you could
Dwarf
build
Fortress.
underground
You
and you could find worm
I think
nests.
people will find it very interesting.
And you could
I
take
think they'll
the
go,
eggs and
what
have
is he
them
doing
for
this
you."
time? They'll look like the, because I don't play with the graphics pack. You know, I read the characters, okay? By that I mean I can like see that
I
little
can
D
kinda
is a
too.
dwarf or something, whatever it is.
No, it's a little happy face.
Okay, so we are bleeding this place dry. Holy cow. Look at me
I
go.
heard the new Dwarf Fortress that they have trees that are much bigger now.
Yes, they do.
So
There's
it's not
one over
just
there.
like,
I think
so
I'll
it's
start
not
using
just like
trains for
the
that.
zero is a tree anymore. It's like they have like bits of zeros. So that way it's like a. You have like
Okay,
a
let's see what's
base,
going on here.
and yeah,
This
really-
is not 2 full belts of iron ore,
Remember that one time you started out in the expedition?
but this is all I'm going to get out of this patch. Oh, I have a backlog of iron.
Dad, remember that one time
shoot.
your dwarves they finished their journey to a new land, right? And guess where they set up their wagon? Like on the edge of a cliff, like 1 block away from the edge of the cliff. Right? They're just like, best place to put it, guys, right here on the edge of a cliff, just about to fall down.
Okay, so I am saturated with iron now.
Oh yeah.
These guys are saturated.
By the way, when I play Dwarf Fortress, I can never match up to Dad because he's played it and he's just like really good.
Remember
at it.
your washer,
But-
Dad?
But when I play it, when I get bored, I'm like just like, I can't do this anymore. There's nothing I know what to do anymore, and I just keep dying. I just like I see a bear,
Dad, remember
or I see
your
like
washer?
an elephant or something, right? I'm like,
What's that?
"Dwarves,
What's that, Kayla?
attack!"
Dad, remember your washer at the front gate?
Oh, yeah, I had them like, they'd go down a dip and come up so they'd wash their feet off with all the blood and stuff. Otherwise, they'd track blood throughout the fortress and it would never clean it up. Yeah. That's kind of crazy that way.
You kind of like.
Okay, let's do copper.
You had them take a shower, like through. You had like a small waterfall come through. Like I never figured out how you did it. Like
Excuse me.
you could take rivers and like.
Use pumps. It's not that hard.
Wow.
What are you doing?
Like Dwarf Fortress is hard, but it's hard in its own way. One, like all the keys that there are, like you're playing a game, right? You're playing like a first-person shooter. There's like reload, R, there's like WASD, then there's mouse clicks and stuff, and there's a couple other weapons. You use the number pad, right? Well, Dwarf Fortress,
Oh, I see what's going on
But-
here.
no, Dwarf Fortress, they make you use every single key on the keyboard, right? They have like P, L, H, U, and Y.
Oh, all the keys. Yeah, and you have
Yeah.
to know them all because just in case you accidentally hit one and you're like, what happened? How do I get back?
Yeah.
Okay, so I need to build this
And
copper
they
one.
were so lucky. Like they
I have
put
42.
they put like a little menu thing.
Need some more
it's
steel.
super complicated. Like it's so
43.
specific, right? Like you have them
64.
plant a
All right.
certain thing at a certain time, and they have different moves, each of them, and they all have different proficiencies, right? There's different seasons and different like
Do you remember the lashers or something?
And what if there's
What are
a
lashers?
game?
You know, like the kidnappers, Kayla, the ones that would kidnap the.
That's 32.
Daddy.
What are the lashers, Archie?
They are goblins that carry whips, and for some reason the whips like lop off the dwarves' heads and just crazy things like that. They're completely OP.
Yeah, there's just like what? Right, and it's remember the elephants
The elephants.
that like crush the dwarves, and the dragons.
The dwarves that attack them. Dragons only come really rarely.
Yeah, but
I once had this really awesome fortress, and all of a sudden the entire outdoors was aflame, and I'm like, what happened? And there was a dragon, right? Well, by that time I had adamantium armor and everything, so my dwarves went out there and made quick work of the dragon. But this fire like burned for years, you know, and like many like traders came and they died, and it was just bad.
like ran into the fire.
Yeah. So then the other traders were like, ah, what's going on? Yes, they were crazy.
Stupid.
And like the best. Okay, so like the best dwarf that you can ever have is like it was like battle hardened. It was hardened. It was.
Oh yeah, you can if they see too much tragedy in their life, they become immune to all pain and suffering, and it doesn't phase them anymore. They become like the perfect warrior, you know, because
And then-
they won't freak out when they see blood and guts, and they won't freak out when their friends die. Otherwise, the dwarves like throw tantrums when their friends die and stuff like that.
And also and then you give them, and then they're like what is it? Like their fat is all
Oh.
burned off.
Yeah, this is the best. So this wear something, I forget what it's like, a wear something or other. It's like wear stupid. Anyway, comes into the board, right? And so I send out my dwarves to fight it, and they make quick work of it, you know? And it disappears, and then all of a sudden it's back, and I'm like, what? And then I noticed that it's only on the full moons that it comes back, right? And then the game pauses, right? And I'm like, oh, what's going on? It says so-and-so has been bitten by the were something, the were rabbit or whatever it was. I'm like, okay, whatever, you know, so I kind of isolate him and stuff. Anyway, a doctor goes in to treat him, and just as he's treating him, the moon changes to full, and he turns into the were rabbit and bites the doctor. I'm like, not the doctor, right? Because doctors are rare, and they're very hard to train, and if you don't have good doctors, you
No,
know.
not the doctor.
Yeah. Well, the thing is the doctor is in the hospital with all the wounded dwarves, right? So next thing you know, all the dwarves. And I'm like, no.
So now the doctor's on full moon, so it's like.
And so all the dwarves turned into were rabbits or something. Like all of them. Like it was like within a month. And so I'm like, ah, shoot. And so they're all out there fighting with each other and killing each other, and you know they're having tantrums because they saw themselves kill their best friend type thing, you know. And it was hilarious.
So there's like you can like have all their fat burned off, so now they're like
I'm
fireproof.
running.
Oh yeah, you can burn off the fat. You can take little kids, right? Set them on fire, and somehow they survive sometimes. Well, the good thing is their fat has burned off, so they're no longer flammable. They won't set your fortress on fire. You know.
Also, remember your little training area, Dad? It was like you just give them a helmet, right? And you put them into this training area.
Oh, yeah.
And there's like spikes everywhere.
Yeah, there's like spikes everywhere, and so they get trained to dodge. Well, some of them wouldn't make it.
It's like you will be put through intense training, and
Yeah.
if you do not,
It's like their bedroom, right? They put spikes in their bedroom, you know.
It's like-
So they're like, you know, they eat lunch, they go to bed like, ah, and they get stabbed, you know.
Right, and it's like people who survive, they're like the best warriors ever, right?
Yeah,
And then you like, and then they're like, they're not flammable anymore. They're battle hardened, right? And you give them a full
I think
adamantium
this is
armor.
wrong.
So you have adamantium armor and an adamantium axe or sword or whatever,
I think this
right?
is
And
right.
shields and stuff, right? So you have like the best stuff in the world, right?
Yeah.
That's like he would take out a bear.
Remember, it used to take a long time to make adamantine fibers and stuff.
Yeah.
Whoa, that's pretty tall. It's really tall.
Adamantium fighters and
This
stuff.
guy got hurt a ton. Touch his.
Remember you started using this cheat to
This
find
guy
all
got
the
hurt a
ore in the
ton.
game?
Yeah,
Push his chest.
I would use that to find
Right.
all the ore. I just got sick of looking for ore, and it took forever to
Touch
explore.
his chest.
And there's no way you can tell them like to go explore, right?
No.
I imagine if they did, they'd probably have your fortress collapse on you. Like, oh, I didn't realize that was a support. I'm sorry, man. And you're like, ah, stupid dwarves!
No, they,
You know?
no, it's like this one support.
I love.
will
I say
hold
like,
up the
hey,
entrance.
can you like cut out this area, right? And the mountain dwarves go, yeah, sure. I've done it in no time, right? Next thing you know, the floor collapses. 6 miners die, and you're like, what? What just happened? And it's like, oh, well, you didn't tell them to cut it out in a specific order. You just said cut it out, and so that's what they did. You know, and it's like, wow, how can you be so stupid? You know. Anyway, good times.
I really love starting in like a jungle near a mountain, right? In a temperate area, right? Like I was playing one time, I'm like, hey, this place has a lot of trees and it has lots of and a fruit too, and herbs, right? And Daddy looks over and he comes inside the office. He's just like, Archie, why did you start in a jungle? I'm like, this is a jungle.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Right, and then it's like I'm next to a mountain. What I really hate is that I start in a place where there's no mountains at all. Right? I'm like, what am I gonna do? Like,
And you're like, hey, Dad, what's an aquifer?
What's an aquifer?
What's an aquifer?
an aquifer is
An aquifer is certain death for dwarves.
What?
it's like water underground, I believe. Right?
Yes, the water is inside the rocks.
What happens if they mine it?
Then water gushes out. and
They
all
can't
die.
mine it. There's a special way they have to pump it out. It's extremely difficult to mine. Oh! Just one. There we go.
Yeah, like
There's your coal dudes.
like I never start in a place with aquifer. I'm just no. And then fluxstone was you said flux. I had no idea what fluxstone is used for, but you said it's really useful.
Oh yeah, you want to make steel.
Oh,
You need flux. I forget what it's called, but
3,
like
4.
okay, so another thing. There's a very wide range of gems, stone, and
yeah.
different kinds of like ore and stuff. Like you'd find these random stones. Like you notice like a few. It's like ruby and iron.
Carbuncle and different things like that. Need some more belts.
And there's
but I
like,
had a lot of
and you
belts
say,
that I
oh
didn't.
look, there's onyx, and there's like 100 different ones. Like there's like,
Oh, it's 42 minutes. We gotta wrap it up, man.
chrysanthemum or something.
No.
Those kids have tricked me again.
No.
Oh, those darn kids. Oh.
Stupid kids! If it weren't for you, I would have gotten away with it too. You know what that's from?
Where?
What?
You have no idea what that's from, do you?
No. What's it from?
Scooby, Scooby Doo, looking for you.
Oh.
Scooby, Scooby Doo.
Stupid kids, if it weren't for
Stupid,
you.
stupid Doo, poo poo to you.
Dad.
Like,
Dad,
Scooby-Doo's
remember
weird.
from Looney Tunes before he lived in the city? Remember where he had to tell the stories to the prince?
What the? I'm
yes,
full.
the original Looney Tunes is hilarious.
Dad.
It's time to
Nowadays,
research.
It's like, all right,
Nowadays-
I'm dead. I'm getting dead, Daddy.
nowadays they turn Martian into a person that lives in the city.
In the sea.
In
And
the
he's
city.
dumb.
And like Martian, he was like one of my favorite characters. Like there was
I'm
this-
going to destroy the earth. Could you hold this for me, my good sir? It's like, sure, what is it? That is the trigger to destroy the earth.
And it was just so. There was like this one of them where Daffy Duck is in space, right? And he finds Martian, and they start having a conversation, but not like one of those normal conversations, right?
No, Daffy Duck can't have a normal conversation.
No. So they start shooting at each other.
I'm out of lubricant.
They start shooting at each other, but like, it's not a gun, right? It looks exactly like a gun, but when they shoot, just bang, right? It's like, it comes across, it goes into the ship, right? And just like screeches to a halt, right? And it unrolls in midair, right? And he basically talks to him, right?
The bullet?
Yeah, the bullet.
That's
Like,
what bullets do. They talk.
the bullet like floats in midair, opens up, and a little piece of paper rolls down out of the bullet.
It says
It's like,
bang.
yeah, it says bang. It's like you died or something. It's like I
Okay,
shot
so
you.
it is 44 minutes into this long episode. I
Oh, did
apologize.
you see that? It was 44 seconds.
That happens between 44, 43, and 44, 45. So this dude, we're no longer producing because this is probably full. Yep, that's full. So basically, I need to start using some petroleum gas, and hopefully this research is going to turn these guys on again. I don't know how much it uses, but I remember the batteries used quite a
Can you
bit.
just burn the petroleum gas somewhere to get rid of it?
Well, I could, but I don't want to get rid of petroleum gas. It's kind of the...
Do you know what would be cool? Leaks. Like your oil, like if you don't hook it up properly, right? Like you put it down while the oil's still inside the pipe, like it's running.
Why are we not
But it's
making...
open on the other side, right?
It
So it all
leaks.
leaks out, and if you
It's the light oil that's
comes
backed
into
up.
it or something, or heat when heat comes to, right? If it goes inside the heat area, it lights on fire.
Oh, I have an idea.
And it just like blows up.
I have an idea.
Factory burns down.
I have an idea!
We need food and eating.
No, I think it'll just be
Yes, Kayla.
I wish you had hunger in this.
Wish I had what?
I wish you had hunger. Then you would be like, ah.
Hunger would be just bothersome.
In this game? I don't know.
Because you're never hungry.
That's right, you're never hungry.
And that's boring.
I know, it's terrible,
like-
isn't it?
It's like, I need to get this. And you completely forget about food. It's like, I need food now, but I still need to do this. Dad, look at that.
It's a cubic.
No, look. It looks super cool.
That's called solid fuel.
That's solid fuel.
Yeah,
Well, it's just like a cube, right?
yeah. I'm gonna
Where's the
basically
fuel stored
store it.
inside the cube?
It's a solid fuel with solid fuel. Let's do another one.
Can I see it? Can I see the solid fuel?
That is the solid fuel you're seeing there.
That is just creepy.
Dad, it looks cool over here, the green.
That's how they make Factorio so famous,
Need to stop using these ones. See, how much does this use? Is this enough to drain it all?
Dad, can you
Every three.
record Civilization?
One every two.
He doesn't have that game.
Yes, he does.
What is that?
Dad, can you record Civilization?
I do have Civ 5. And people are still playing. I don't have all the expansion packs, so people are going to say, like, well, it's boring.
What?
Aw.
What?
So-
All the expansion packs. For what? Kayla, what?
Civilization, the funniest game in the world.
Civilization
It's
5?
a grind.
That's not
Yeah.
fun.
Yes,
I
Like,
should do
I-
Free Civ. I like Free Civ.
What's
Free
free
Civ's
Civ?
hilarious.
What's free Civ?
It's a
Oh.
free version of Civilization. Hey, you go back here.
Free Civ? I have it on my. I have it on that computer over there. I just like.
Yes, it's free software.
Like you started off. I'm like.
It's what games could be, you know?
What do you do? Like you sit there.
You
thinking,
conquer
like,
the world.
Like you sit there and you're thinking like, what do you do? Right? It's like, hey, I made a legion.
You conquer the world, man.
I
Don't.
made a phalanx.
What's wrong with kids these days? You know? I don't
Like-
understand.
I don't know. What you
You conquer the world. That's what you do in all good games.
I want to broadcast Minecraft or.
Minecraft?
Yeah,
There's
that's
too
gonna
many-
fill up with solid fuel.
Yeah, like everyone's gonna watch the Minecraft videos, right, JJ? Yeah, like half of the gaming videos now is just like.
Need you guys to
we
make
can broadcast
Heavy
Minecraft
oil.
because the TV can broadcast stuff.
How?
1.3.
The TV, you can go
1.4.
to settings and you can broadcast.
Seriously?
Yeah.
Wait, Dad, is he lying?
Maybe. Maybe.
You're
You
lying.
never know.
I'm not.
You never know with
I
JJ.
know you're lying because your incisors haven't grown in all the way.
You don't have wisdom teeth?
No, yeah,
That was
you don't have
original.
wisdom teeth. You don't have wisdom
Okay, I really need to wrap up this episode. Thanks everybody for watching.
Please
This has been a really
subscribe,
cool
share,
episode
like, and
with-
comment below.
Where I trying to remember what I did. I think I expanded the iron. expanded the copper.
Yeah, Daddy, you're mining an egg.
You expanded the
That's
iron
an
operation.
egg.
You got solid fuel.
Why are you mining
I
an
got solid
egg?
fuel for no apparent
You
reason.
can't mine an egg.
No, I tried to drain out the light oil. It seems like all of my stuff is full,
Kale, do you
which was
like
because
the
I had a
one
shortage
that's
on
animals?
lubricant.
Why? This is an alien.
Let's see if the lubricant is back.
The real
It fills up slowly.
Alien cows, aliens, chickens, alien sheep.
Maybe I should do the less efficient method.
Dad, you know what Kale said? Alien cows, alien pigs, alien sheep, alien chickens.
You know, I don't like Minecraft the way it is. They need to make it an RPG.
They need to make foxes.
Well, they need to make.
They need to make boxes.
No, they need to make all kinds of cool stuff. Like they need to change it in a dramatic way to make it fun. Like what you need.
They forgot
Like
all
what are
the-
what's experience points used for? Like enchanting stuff?
Yeah.
Seriously?
Yes.
Like why do you? Do
Okay,
that?
so
Use it for anything in the minigame, like
okay, I'm gonna go over and change it to the
parts,
more
like,
primitive oil processing that produces more heavy oil because I need more heavy oil.
what place are in a racing games?
But okay,
You
so
know.
those levels, like you need like different things. Like you need to have like levels, kind of, right? Like mining point. You like what is it called? Abilities, right? Like mining.
No, disappear.
Like you can be like seriously like a miner. So when you play with like lots of people, each person actually has a job, and not really like everyday thing, right?
Dad, how'd you make it all disappear?
Hmm?
How'd you make those all disappear?
What oil is this bear?
That's
all
just
these.
alt.
Alt?
Yeah,
Yes. Okay, don't.
it
Please.
just shows what
But they need to make.
Alt. That's what alt does.
Yep, it changes it in a dramatic way. I want to be like if you
love
played
to
with
know.
alt off.
Oh, that's gonna be really hard.
It's gonna be pretty hard. Cause like you're trying to look
That
for like trace.
There we go. All right, thanks everybody for watching. Take care and bye bye.
Bye bye.